Hi Beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Hannah. Welcome, thank you for being here. Today's video is going to be just a simple video. I'm going to be doing a look with the Blue Blood palette. I got this in my unboxing of my Jeffree Star mystery box in my first video on YouTube, and I did a look with it but lost the footage for that video, so I'm going to be refilming that today. It won't be a first impressions like my other video was that I lost, but I will just be trying to create a look using it, and then I'm going to try and use some other stuff that came in the box as well and kind of incorporate this into the look. So without further ado, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not already. Like this video if you enjoy it. Leave me a comment down below and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first things first, I'm the realest. I'm just gonna prime my eyes. I would have already done my face makeup and then just did the eyeshadow portion on this video, but because we're going to be using blues and probably packing on some color and there will be a lot of fallout, I didn't want to do my face makeup beforehand, so I'm just going to do it after the eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids. I'm just using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Okay, I'm going to set my eyelids with just a little bit of powder, just because I tried doing a look last time without setting my lids and it came off just a little bit patchy because some of the eyeshadow like stuck to different parts, so I think it'll work better if I just set it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Also, I have not done my brows yet because it's going to be much easier to blend the eyeshadow without having my brows on and having to like mess them up to like blend upwards. So I am going to do my eyebrows after the eyeshadow look is done. Okay, so this is what the Blue Blood palette looks like for those of you who might not know. I've only used this twice. I used it in that first video that I filmed that I lost, and then I used it to kind of practice this look that I'm about to do today, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, because last time I kind of did something and it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted, because I never worked with blues before. So this will be my third time working with blues, and I think I finally got a decent look down with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is jump in with this shade right here called Blue Monday. And then I'm going to be mixing a little bit of Cremated and Undertaker into it just to deepen it up a little bit, but not a lot. And I'm just taking that on a brush. It's a Lavish eye shading brush, just a small packing brush. And I'm going to pack that in the shape that I want it on the lid. I'm going to zoom you guys in so that's easier for you to see what I'm doing, since it's basically, this video is just going to be focusing on the eyes pretty much. Okay, we are up close and personal, so I'm going to go ahead and just start packing this on the lid. Okay, now that I've got that kind of placed where I want it, I'm going to start blending it out. If you guys can tell, I'm not being very precise with where I'm placing the color, just because I'm going to clean all of this up after. So it's not going to be a big deal if there's some color that kind of gets down here out of the kind of V shape that I'm going for. So now I'm just going to take that same brush with no extra color on it, and I am going to just kind of start blending the edges of this. Okay, now I'm going to take a Morphe M456 brush. It's like a little kind of like crease brush. And I'm just going to take this and start blending this out a little bit more. And the colors I'm going to be blending out with are going to be Blue Blood right there, and I'm Cold right here. And then I think I am going to also dip into a little bit of this Flourishing shade, just to add some extra depth and for the sake of using as many colors as I can out of the palette. take a clean brush. It's just a Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm just going to blend the edges so there's no like harsh lines. Okay, now I'm going to take a Morphe E62, it's like an angled brush, and I'm going to take Cremated right there, and then Undertaker right there, and I'm going to mix those two and deepen this up. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and I'm just going to clean up the edge. Okay, now I'm just going to take that makeup wipe again and just clean up the crease area because I'm going to be cutting the crease. Now that I've cleaned that up, I'm going to take the lipstick in the shade Yes Ma'am, and I am going to take a flat brush like this. It's already got some on it because I was practicing the look earlier. So I'm just going to take some of this lipstick on my hand, and then I'm going to be cutting the crease with this. Okay, now that I've cut my crease with that shade, I am going to dip into the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe, the Volume 2. Just because to set this color, this palette has the perfect pink in it. So I'm going to use Tipsy Girl, this color right here, and I'm going to set this liquid lip that is on my lid. By the way, I was just setting that with a flat Moda brush. I forgot to tell you guys what brush I was using. And I did want to, just a little disclaimer, let you guys know that it is safe to use Jeffree Star's liquid lip formula on your eyes. So just in case anyone was like freaking out, like why is she putting that on her eyes? It is eye safe. So I wanted to let you guys know that. So now I'm going to take, I only set up until like right here on the eye. I didn't set the outer portion with that color because I'm going to go in with another brush, just a small kind of detailing brush. It's a Lavish brush. And I'm going to use a mixture between Therapy Sesh and Not My Journey, which this is Therapy Sesh, this is Not My Journey. I'm going to use a mixture of those two purples and set this outer part to kind of blend everything together. That is done, I'm going to take that makeup wipe and just clean out this fallout. Before I finish the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and put my base on really quickly and I will be right back. So I put on a lash and finished up my face makeup. I also added some glitter on the crease. I just used the Aura glitter, this one, out of the Tati Beauty palette. I put that on the crease on the line just to kind of cover up like the harshness. Just add a little bit more since it's kind of like a matte eye. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the Brain Freeze palette and highlight my face and also my inner corner. I'm not gonna highlight the brow bone because I like how it's matte. So I'm going to use Cold Shoulder right here, this white one, to highlight the inner corner with. Okay, now I'm going to take my fan brush and I'm going to dip into Cold Breaker and Cold Shoulder, and I'm going to mix those two and highlight my face. Now I'm going to take some color on the lower lash line. So I'm basically just going to do to the lower lash line what I did on the top. So I'm going to take this, the E62 brush, mix Blue Monday, Cremated, and Undertaker, and take that on the outer portion. Then I'm going to take that pencil brush and I'm going to take Therapy Sesh and Not My Journey, mix those two together and take that in the middle. Then I'm going to take that flat brush, take Tipsy Girl, and take that on the inner part. Now we're going to go in with a lip. I'm just going to use my Morphe pencil in the shade Love Bite. Now I'm going to fill the lip in with this Seriously Satin Lip by e.l.f. in the shade Cream. I'm just going to go over it with a gloss. This is the one that I got, one of the ones I got in the box. It's in the shade Ice Cold. It's just like an iridescent gloss with like pink and like bluish reflect, or pink and green actually. Okay, so that is the finished look. I'll come in closer so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video where I was just using the stuff that I got in my first video of my Jeffree Star mystery box unboxing. If you guys like this video, please click that like button for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not already. Click the little bell so that you get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and leave me a comment down below. Follow my socials. They are just at HannahB_beauty with 2 Y's, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, beauties. Stop. In the middle. Alright, I'm sorry. Oh, dang it. Stop. Don't look at me. Ugh.